Welcome back with Jeremiah Kendall at Domini Technologies, and I just want to share some exciting subject. I think it's exciting. So it's AI, and I've been working with ChatGPT now about 3 years, and Gemini about 1, and I'm super impressed with it. Not so much in the code, as I'm a software developer developing automated calibration programs for test equipment like Fluke, Keysight, Tektronix, where calibration technicians don't have to manually push buttons, record data, calculate data, read manuals. It's all done by our software. So after that plug, so ideally what I wanted to do with AI was just kind of build a bot. There was this problem that we had that we'd get the same emails over and over when we were supporting our software. And mostly it's some of the newer technicians our clients would hire. They're brand new in calibration, running software. So this is something we wanted to address with, 24/7 support. So I'll go ahead and show you our bot here. And while I don't think AI is great with like code, I think it is great with just communication. Just to sidetrack a little bit. My whole website was redone. It was so technical. Like people would just visit, one page and just look at it for a few seconds and bounce. And I would send another link, on social media. They visit that page and they just bounce. But now I get a lot more engagement. People are kind of just finding out more things. I guess whatever they're reading, they're more interested. They're going to different parts of the website. I mean, that's just like, a web developer's dream, have that kind of engagement. So I was super happy about that. I figured, why not do this bot and, see if I could provide support 24/7. So that's what I did. So we'll go over here and check it out right now. And we'll just let you know, it took like a day to put this up for us. We built two, one in PHP and one in Python. I don't know if that makes a difference, but about 3 days of training it. So one, we wanted to be able to help newer technicians troubleshoot our software. We gave it a lot of access to this bot, so it's really integrated with our website. So another thing it does is look through our information about how our software is, different ways that different options our customers have as far as paying pay-per-use or paying for permanent licenses. And if you're a newer lab and you have bulk work, we're happy to do like a bulk discount work. So hit us up if you need a lot of automation. We're happy to help you with that. So we'll go ahead and show you right now what the bot does. I didn't name this bot. I think ChatGPT did. It was Domini bot. But we'll go ahead through a common case that we have here, which is, maybe your technicians you're watching this, you probably experience this a lot, helping the younger guys. But, it's the no device detection problem. So we'll go ahead and run through this issue right now with the bot, and we'll just say, hey, we have a problem with the program and no devices are detected on the bus. Sometimes they don't even know what a bus is, if you're a newer technician. So it's going to look through our nice little database, and here's a response. I'm here to help. Could you please provide me with details about the issue you're experiencing with the program? This way I can better assist you. Yeah, the program says it can't detect a UUT. So this is kind of how we had it. It's going step by step. This is not overloading the user with all this information of how to fix it. And here we go, our response already. I can help you with that. Can you open NIMAX or the Agile IO application and verify if your equipment is on the bus? This step is crucial to ensuring the devices are properly recognized. Man, that is just so impressive to me, And I don't know how many times I've had to repeat this to people, which I have no problem doing because I love my customers. Thank you very much. But this is especially with the newer ones. It does happen time to time with more experience. people. But this is a very common problem. And this is a third party, and this is a third party software by National Instruments, and this will help verify, what devices you have connected to your laptop, the software, and the other equipment. So, yeah, let's just respond. Yeah, I don't see any devices hooked up in NI Max. Typical, very typical very typical problem. Here we go. A wonderful answer. Make sure to double check your GPIB cable connections and ensure that the GPI USB interface is probably connected to both the PC and the devices. If everything looks good but you're still not seeing any devices, try restarting NI Max software and reconnecting your hardware. Let me know if this helps or if you need any further assistance. Man, that's just awesome. That's exactly the answer I want to hear. That's exactly what I would say, and this is a very common problem. So we're gonna make like we fixed it and say that. Make like we found the problem and say that, oh yeah, it was the NI interface cable. Can't type. Wasn't hooked up. I see the devices now on NI Max. Great to hear you resolved the issue and can now see the devices in NI Max. If you have any more questions okay, now let's go take it a step further. What do I do next? Yeah, you see the devices, right? But okay, now the devices are visible in NI Max. You can proceed to configure them for your testing or calibration. Stop bar slide. Yeah. There you go. Once you're set up, you can run your tests through the automation software. If you need more detailed stuff or run into any issues, let me know. That is perfect. I had to record this video so many times because of technical difficulty, and each answer is a little different, which is awesome because, but pretty much it's the same thing. So it does offer like different solutions sometime, but the outcome's the same. That is the answer. And to communicate it so clearly and step by step, oh, that is awesome. That took quite a bit of training. But that is so useful, and I think these days in the metrology industry, the test equipment industry, which is kind of what we're in, it's kind of a niche. This is so important these days. I think it's a necessity. And this goes hand in hand with automation, and since there is such a big void right now with a lot of retirees leaving the field. There's just not enough technicians, not enough staff. You're missing sales, admin, calibration technicians. If you're looking for a job, you should really look in my industry because, across the board, a lot of my clients are looking at every position. And something like this AI can communicate and just kind of serve in a customer service function. That's just awesome. I just see so much potential with this. And if this is something you want to explore, integrate it with your automation. You're doing a lot of manual testing, a lot of manual labor is being done in your place, and you could use some automation. Hit us up. I'm on LinkedIn, jeremiahkindle.com. Sorry, on our website, Jeremiah Kindle at LinkedIn, dominitechnologies.com. You can find our website. Lots of ways to contact me. Let's have a chat, see what we can do, and help each other and get a win-win situation going on. Make sure to follow us on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube for more details and news coming up. Looking forward to the next time. Take care.